Welcome back. I'm Tiffany Meyer. As the New York City's mayor's race heads into its final stretch, former Governor Andrew Cuomo headed to Flushing and Manhattan's Chinatown to meet with Chinese supporters. NTD's Arlene Richards has more.
Early voting just ended in New York's mayoral race this weekend with 735,000 ballots cast. It's the highest early voter turnout in New York's history for a non-presidential race. The candidates have been making their final pitches across the city as Election Day approaches on Tuesday. Former Governor Andrew Cuomo on Monday met with an enthusiastic crowd of Chinese supporters in Flushing. Local organizer Michael Nussbaum was keeping track of Cuomo's activities for the day.
This is the day before Election Day. Andrew is going to cover every single county, all the communities in New York. You know, New York is an amazing city, and he's going to touch base in every borough. Flushing is the center of the Chinese community, and that's where he's going to be today, as well as the other communities throughout New York. So he's going to the Bronx and the Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, and here in Queens, Flushing.
Nussbaum is expecting Cuomo to also make the rounds on Tuesday, Election Day. He's hopeful about the momentum Cuomo has made in recent weeks.
Well, you know what? The last couple of weeks there's been an incredible surge, and you can see that surge with the early voting. So 750,000 people already voted. That's a jump of close to 50% of what it was 4 years ago. And I think that maybe there'll be a surprise on Election Day. That's what we're hoping. You know, candidates can't be too confident in terms of what they assume, and you don't have to believe in the polls. It's what the people are going to be doing on Election Day.
Cuomo walked through the streets of Flushing surrounded by an entourage of supporters. He greeted Flushing residents who were happy to shake his hand, take selfies, and cheer him on. Cuomo supporter Alan Brava, who lives in the heart of the Flushing Chinese community, was confident that Cuomo is the right man for the job.
It's been a difficult period of time for all of us, I think, in the United States. I'm beginning to think the politicians get elected with our wishes to do good, but once they get elected, they do what they want. And I believe that former Governor Andrew Cuomo will do what we want when he gets elected.
But he said elections are tricky.
The advanced voting, like hundreds of thousands, like 1 million. So I hope that's a good sign that people are concerned that our city does not end up in chaos. I have nothing against people learning to become a leader, but not at the expense of running the most significant city in the United States.
Thank you very much.
After Flushing, Cuomo stopped in Manhattan's Chinatown. During an event at the Manhattan Chinatown Senior Center, Cuomo said this is the most important election of his lifetime.
It's not between two people. It's not between two parties, Democrat, Republican. It's between two very different philosophies. I am a Democrat. My father was a Democrat. I worked for Bill Clinton, a Democrat. I supported Barack Obama, a Democrat. My opponent is a socialist and wants to make New York City a socialist city, and socialism has not worked anywhere on the globe, not in Venezuela, not in Cuba, and it's not going to work in New York City.
On Tuesday, New York City voters will get the last chance to pick the candidate of their choice. Brava has a message for them.
Get out and vote.
Arlene Richards, NTD News.